Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, this video is going to be very poorly made, but we are breaking down the Halo Infinite gameplay stuff, because we got it, and oh my god, is it good. Okay, I'm not going to break down the trailer they played before. I mean, it's kind of the trailer's alright. It was kind of like there's a big floating cylinder thing in space, and then they're making Chief's armor, and Cortana's like, oh, the thing is finally, the armor is finished. It doesn't matter, you can watch it on your own time, but I'm going to be breaking down the actual campaign footage, and my god, do I want to play this game. Now, full disclosure, I do have some problems with the reveal. Mainly the graphics looked, come on Xbox, I know that's not their best graphics, but come on, guys. That wasn't... I hope they changed the graphics by the end. It looked way too plasticky. Like, Halo 5 Forge levels of plasticky. And not a big fan of that. I mean, everything looked good, just too plasticky. And then you had the brute guy at the end who was, straight out of Halo 3, but not in the good way. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Let's break down this gameplay, and we're also gonna break down the campaign trailer they gave us like just a couple minutes ago. I don't know if that's at the stream, but they gave it to us, so we're gonna break that down. All right, here we go. So it starts off with the Halo Infinite menu, I'm assuming, and it says press the pause or home button, whatever, to start the demo. And at first when I saw this, I actually thought like we could play, and I was like, oh my god, and I pressed the button, I'm like, oh wait, I'm on Twitch. Which was, you know, kind of sad, but oh well. And then it says 28th of May, 2560, 167 days after we lost. Which is interesting. Very interesting. How did we lose? I don't know. What did we lose? I also don't know. But then it has Brohammer and Chief. They're crashing in, and then boom! They get hit by the anti-aircraft cannon thing. They're going down. The Pelican guy's like, oh shit, dude, shit. This is gay, dude.
This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency.
We're gonna crash. And then they crash, whatever. They wake up, you know, the Brohammer's kind of like, dude, Chief, I hate you, dude. Like, he's actually angry at Chief, which is surprising. I've never really seen anyone angry at the Chief, especially not just some random Marine. But he's gonna say, like, dude, you're supposed to take me home, you know, you're supposed to get us home, and yeah, basically that Chief was gonna bring him home, and then they probably fought, because they said 343 in one of their blog posts, they said that this is like hours into the campaign, which hours into the campaign, I wonder how long the campaign's gonna be, man. But yeah, so Chief, he counts some anti-aircraft race, whatever, and then Brohammer's still like, dude, you're an asshole, dude. I haven't been safe since I found you, bro. I found you, remember? And then you were out there, and it wasn't for me. You'd still be here, whatever. So Brohammer, pretty mad at the Master Chief. And then Chief's like, we won't have a home if we don't stop the damage. And so, that's probably not good. And then, one thing that's very interesting is, Brohammer says that he saw a couple of Condors, which is probably some new type of vehicle, and he wants to get the slipspace engines from them, or slipspace drive, sorry, the slipspace engine is what this game runs on, so that they can go far away and go home. And Chief's kind of like, no, dude, we're gonna go out and fight. Brohammer tries to stop him, sort of. He wants to try to find something. I don't know what they're going to go find, but Chief says when he gets back, they will look together. And then it pans into his helmet, and boom! Here is our gameplay. Finally, we can see what the game looks like. And I'm not super impressed. I know it's just a demo. I know that. And I know it's going to look way better at the end, but it's just something about it looks so plasticky and just kind of weird to me. I don't know what it is about it, but it says he has 3 little objectives: destroy the last AA gun, destroy the so he has to destroy a couple of AA guns, and that's interesting. So he kills a couple of grunts with his AR, which sounds oh, it sounds so good. And his shield recharges looks I'm not a fan of the way the shield recharges like on the screen, but then it shows a crashed ship. That's not the Infinity. There's no way that's the Infinity. Way too small. But yeah. Then it goes over a banished some banished vehicle. I forgot what it's called. And then he sprints. Guys, Chief can run in this game. But the sprinting doesn't actually look that fast to me. I don't know what it is, but the sprinting doesn't look very fast at all. But he gets in a Warthog, which looks good once again, and sounds really good. And he's driving over to this place. And for a second, he stops and kind of looks up and takes in the view of the ring, which looks so good. And then he opens up a tac map. We can see there are like 4 or 5 anti-air gun battery things. And it looks like they are different missions you can go to, because whenever he goes over the different ones, they have the little like normal difficulty, like the difficulty thing on them, which is interesting. We can also see that there's an upgrades and a database section, so I think we're getting full open world and upgradable, customizable thing, which actually sounds kind of interesting. Eventually, Chief picks the gun battery west, and I guess he starts driving towards it. Once again, the ring looks so good in this. There are some plasticky bits, but the ring does not look plasticky. Then Chief, he runs over a little thing, jumps over, and a couple grunts shoot at him and kind of banter, whatever. Chief runs over a couple of grunts. He runs over a grunt with a plasma grenade, and it looks like it explodes a bunch of blue liquid plasma, which is kind of weird. So Chief jumps out of the Warthog then and shoots at them, and then he pulls out this new pistol. Now, I say new pistol because this is not the Magnum. It actually has a different name, and you can see that when he pulls it up. It said it's an MK50 Sidekick. So this might be the new Magnum, or this could be something entirely different, which is very interesting. I am liking the look of this new sidekick thing. It looks almost identical to the Halo 2 pistol, but beefier, and looks like it actually works, which is cool. After Chief empties his mag pretty much into an elite, he goes and picks up this new VK78 Commando, a tactical tactical rifle, kinetic, whatever that means. Maybe that means you can zoom in with it, because you can. And auto. So it's a full auto new rifle sort of thing, which I love. I love the way this sounds and looks. It looks super cool. I have no idea how it's going to play, but I'm excited to see. Then, as Chief goes to run up to this elevator thingy, the monkeys come out, and they look pretty freaking cool. I love the way their drop pods kind of drop down and then they slowly explode. That's like such a brute thing. Like the brute weapons and vehicles are always so like kind of like they're scavengers and stuff. So I imagine the drop pods wouldn't really work that well, and that's why they blow up. So then we have one brute that kind of goes commando on Chief, and it looks super cool. Chief then picks up a wall. Yes, a wall. And you can see, I think he can actually shoot through the wall at the guy. Grapples onto him. Yes, grapples. I was not when I heard that there was going to be grapplers when that teaser came out yesterday, at first I wasn't a fan, but I love the way the grappler looks in this game. Chief picks up that new weapon, the Ravager, and oh my god, does this weapon look cool. You're going to see it in gameplay in a second, but So once Chief gets to the elevator, he goes up and some pretty music starts playing, and he gets a good look at the ring and that what that big old Forerunner thing over there is. Might be the Palace of Pain. Woo, probably not, but that would be cool. He looks around and there's a dropship coming in. he kills a... This is super cool to me. He starts shooting at this jackal that doesn't have a shield, and then all of a sudden it deploys a shield, which is cool. Then he pulls out the Ravager, and we get to see its true power. And oh my god, does it look good. Then Chief picks up a pulse carbine, which looks pretty interesting. It actually looks like it's going to play like a Covenant version of the battle rifle. So Chief, he destroys these guys, and then he picks up a what was it? The Mangler, which looks almost identical to the Mauler, but I think it's sort of like a pistol shotgun sort of thing, which is kind of cool. So he's just kind of killing things so far, but then he grabs the fusion coil and throws it at the freaking turret. Dude, what? That is so cool. I honestly can't wait till I can get in game and just freaking throw fusion coils at enemies. That's gonna be so fun. So then he goes up, he kills the guy in the raid, throws some grenade stuff, killing. And then after he kills all these guys, he picks up the Bulldog, which is a new drum-fed shotgun. I thought it was gonna be like an automatic shotgun, but it looks like it's just a... Honestly, I think it's a replacement for the shotgun. I don't think the shotgun's coming back in this game, which I wouldn't mind. I like the way the new gun looks, to be honest. I think it's got 10 shots in it, which is pretty cool. I'm the fan of everything so far. All the weapons look really good. But this is where the biggest problem for me comes in.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriarchs. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
I'm excited to fight him. I think we're gonna get a boss battle again, which is cool. And that's right where this trailer ends, the gameplay demo. But there is also a campaign trailer which I would like to break down. But first I want to give my thoughts on the gameplay. The gameplay looks fun. Like, I'm excited to play the actual game, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. The grappler hook, I thought it was gonna suck, like I said earlier, but it actually looks like it's pretty balanced and stuff. The AR looks like it works pretty well. The little sidearm, sidekick thing is what they call it. The sidekick, not the sidekick thing. It looks decent. It looks like the Halo 2 pistol to me, which is a pretty cool little reference there. And it looks like it works pretty decent. What I really, really want to play with is the newer weapons, like that new full auto rifle. the one that Chief picked up with the scope on it. I want to play with the new, that Ravager thing, whatever it's called, the one that shoots like the red plasma. That thing looks really cool. The new shotgun looks, I think the new shotgun was the most disappointing looking. It kind of just looks like the normal shotgun we already got. That's how it works. Like, it doesn't look like it works any differently. Hopefully there's something else to it, and the shotgun looks kind of boring. The little pistol shotgun thing, that looks basically like the Mauler, that thing looks pretty fun. I want to play around with that. And there's that, the Covenant, I'm forgetting what it is. The Covenant battle rifle, basically, the Pulse Carbine. That one looks really fun as well. And I just can't wait to play. One thing that I found really interesting and kind of weird was the sprint did not look like it affected the game at all. Like, when Chief started sprinting, it looks like he went from maybe like 15 miles per hour, let's just say, to like 17. Like, there's barely an increase in speed, which I guess is pretty good, but it's just such a little increase in speed. Why even put sprint in the game anyways? I don't know, man. Kind of weird, but I don't really care that much. I'm not like super big on, sprint needs to die, sprint's the worst thing, sprint's gonna kill Halo. I don't mind sprint that much at all. But other than that, I'm excited to play the game, and I hope they fix up the graphical letdowns, because I think graphic-wise and kind of like art style-wise too, I was very disappointed there. But now, let's break down this campaign gameplay trailer.
Spartan, we thought you dead. Yet here you stand. Humans call you their savior. The Covenant, demon. The banished, prey. Bare your fangs, Spartan. Fight hard. Die well.
The trailer starts out with, Chief, and then the new guy, I don't remember what his name is, I'll put it on the screen. He's doing like a speech, kind of talking over. He's like, we thought you were dead, but nope. Then it shows a little bit of gameplay, which I will break down right now. It has Chief, I think he's grappling onto a pelican, which is pretty cool. Then he flies over, there's a bunch of elites and stuff, pulls out the energy sword, which looks really, really good. Loving the way that looks, and goes in to kill the elite. But then it cuts to Brohammer looking at a downed pelican, I think that is. Something crashed down and he's not happy about it. Then it shows Chief puts down one of those wall things again, starts shooting. And this part of the speech of the new guy is so freaking cool. He's saying like the humans, they call you their savior. The Covenant, demon. The banished, prey. And I think that's like the perfect line. It really shows how the banished are just, they're basically just bloodthirsty at this point. They view Master Chief so little, they view him so small that they call him prey. They don't even call him like a demon. They don't say this guy's stands a big threat. They call him prey. I think that might be a testament to how strong the banished are going to be in this game. And it kind of goes into the speech from the thing they showed us, which was alright. But I already heard that. Then it shows some brutes again. We've already seen all this. Except this time he threw another canister thing at them, which is cool. Shows a grunt flying with some grenades, which is awesome. Become the hero. Yes. This part's really cool. Here it shows him like throwing some electricity grenade sort of thing. I don't know. And then right after that, it shows the new battle rifle, or should I say the old battle rifle, and man, it looks good. I am such a fan of the way the new battle rifle looks. It looks absolutely amazing. We get more campaign footage. Nothing, I don't think it shows anything too new. At the very end, it shows Chief jumping with a warthog, and it shows the Halo ring broken in the background. And then Halo Infinite. Yes, the campaign trailer was not as good as the gameplay trailer, obviously, or the gameplay showcase, but the campaign trailer was still really, really good. And overall, I'm liking the way Halo Infinite looks so far. Well, not really looks. The way it actually looks. I'm not the biggest fan, but the gameplay looks really fun. The story sounds pretty interesting, and the music sounds phenomenal, dude. I love the music. That's probably my favorite part of the entire thing. So, I'm really excited to play this game. 343. I'm very happy with this. You guys did a good job. I know you guys are getting a lot of hate because, well, I won't lie, it's kind of a divisive thing. Like, it definitely wasn't what I think a lot of people were expecting, but I am a fan of it. I'm excited to play this game in 343. Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying to make content as much as I can. We got a lot of stuff now to make content from, which is nice, but yeah, hopefully a new video will come out in a little while. I'm not gonna set any dates. I'm not gonna even say like, oh, it's coming out soon, because school's starting soon for me, which, well, that kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. It's just gonna happen. I can't really stop school from starting, but I'll make more Halo videos whenever I can. Anyways, see you guys later.